Hi guys, Chris here with Super Savvy Travelers. You're gonna have to forgive my strange video. My stick is lost, forever lost. My little gyro stick. Pete is arriving very soon with another one for me, so this is gonna be great. Right now I have my elbow up on a salt box and I'm afraid to move. But I really need to impart this vital information to you, and it is why you never, ever go under the table in a real estate transaction. The first reason is that a legit real estate transaction must go through a notario. The notario is there, he's put in position by the state. His job is to make sure that everything in that transaction is in accordance with Italian real estate law. He collects the taxes, he collects all the fees and everything else, he disperses everything. He's kind of like, a title agency or escrow agent or whatever you want to call them. But he also makes sure that there are no liens on the property, there's no rights of passage that you don't know about, that everything that you're told is included in the property is actually included in the property, which brings up another point. Please, if you want light fixtures, if you want kitchens, if you want any furniture, put it in the act, because it's very important that it be added there just to make sure that you do get it. Okay. So that's the first reason. In addition to that, if it's not recorded, it's not yours. Doesn't matter who you paid or how much you paid. If it's not recorded, it's not yours. And the notario's job is to record it as well. So that's the first reason. Now, I've heard of people, unethical agents and sellers, who go, well, look, we're going to sell it to you for $100,000, but we think that we want to only have $50,000 in the act, and then you just pay us the other $50,000 in cash, and we'll just call it square. And you get agents going, well, that's the way it's done here. Well, let me tell you something. It's not the way it's done there, and it's highly illegal, and the penalties are extremely severe. Now, I was on a website the other day, and this was Ganjani and Associates, something like that. I'm going to put it down, the link to the article down in the details below. It is in Italian, you'll have to run it through Google Translate, but it's very, very important. It goes over what the notaio does and his duties and why it's very important. It also goes over, in the part of the article entitled Prezzo or Price, it goes over the penalties if you conceal consideration. And concealing consideration just means not telling or not divulging how much you're paying. So if there's a number on the act that's different than the number you're paying, beware. The first thing is when you go to sell, you're going to pay capital gains on the part that you paid under the table. That's already bad, okay? But under the section entitled Prezzo or Price, it says the parties in the context of transactions, blah, 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 first paragraph. Second paragraph, the law imposes heavy penalties on the parties, including you, in case of concealment of consideration, okay? It goes on Article 72, blah, 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 tax code, blah, 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 presidential decree, la, la, la. If the agreed consideration is concealed, even in part, an administrative sanction of between 120 and 240% of the difference between the tax due that already applied on the basis of the amount declared, okay? The difference between what you're saying you paid and what you actually paid, you are liable for between 120 and 240% of the difference. Bam, that's pretty heavy. Furthermore, in the case of a sale between private individuals having as their object real estate for residential use, and the purchase has invoked the benefit of paying taxes on the cadastral value, the so-called price value rule, the law provides that the buyer loses this benefit, with the consequence that, by way of sanction, taxes are no longer calculated on the cadastral value, but on the price, based on the amount ascertained by the revenue agency. All right. One of the big things here is your taxes, and in some cases, if it's your primary residence, it's about 4%. If it's your secondary residence, it's 9%. If it's a luxury property, it's 22%, which is a lot of money, okay? Those are based not on the market value, but on the cadastral value, and the cadastral value is a lot less than the market value. So you get hit for a tax, but you don't get hit like in California. If you sell your house and it's $1 million house, you're going to get hit with, whatever the percentage is on $1 million house. In this case, if you're buying a house for 100,000 euros and the cadastral value is 50,000 euros, you're going to pay your tax, whatever it is, on 50,000 euros. However, if they catch you at this, your problem is that you're going to be paying tax on the market value. So you would be paying your tax on the 100,000 euros. And in addition, the tax that I just outlined between the balance that was actually paid and the balance that was declared to the notile. Don't lie to a notile. Bad plan, okay? These things are all set up for your protection so that you can make sure you're legal, you can make sure you're not getting ripped off, and you can make sure that everything is the way it's supposed to be and the property is actually yours. So anyway, I wanted to drop these truth bombs on you because, gosh, you can really get in trouble if you don't know what you're doing. Anyway, save yourself heartache and stress and everything else, and just do it right the first time. So I'm here if you need me. Write me at info@supersavvytravelers.com. Don't forget to take our online course. That will save you mountains of trouble and really educate you to the process. I'm going to put some links in the details section below. Take the course. It's cheap. I did it on purpose because I just didn't want to keep answering the same questions all the time. It's full of great information. Everybody loves it. So do that and contact me, and we're gonna get things going. So I'll see you soon.